In 2010, Missouri 4-H joined 13 other states participating in the MOHOCOLA project sponsored by USDA Rural Youth Development and the National 4-H Council. More than 10,000 youth across the U.S. are impacting their rural communities by identifying and solving local social, economic, cultural, or environmental issues to enhance community capitals. We had the opportunity to speak with a few members from 5 Missouri teams so they could tell us about what they are doing to enhance their communities.
We've been tackling it's an education sort of deal. We actually mentor, or we tutor and mentor youth. Like in elementary, it's like K through 6th grade. It's an after-school program.
We fill brown paper bags for kids who have hunger needs for the weekends, and we are starting a new project for a garden to help out the community.
We had took the incubators to the school, and then we went and got the eggs a few days later and put them in there so that they hatch, because they were little. And they were due to hatch 3 days after. And while they were in the incubators in the classrooms of the school, I took books up there to each, and the classrooms and read to them what embryology was.
We decided that poverty would be a good project for us, and we find a lot of it in our town.
Our team's been tackling issues about somewhere for kids can go to school or go after school where they can hang out and have a safe environment.
So we've been mentors and educators, and it's just an education sort of deal, I guess you could say.
And the tutoring helps the elementary kids when they take their ACT or their test. It helps them, and it makes the school look better. And the mentoring helps them with kind of more one-on-one relationships.
And it also counts as community service hours, just throwing it out there. We got a grant for like $2,000, and we spent a lot of money on paper and pencils and glue and that kind of stuff. But we also spent quite a bit of money on games to help teach teamwork and that kind of
the little kids that parents are working after school and that have to go home and no one can make them a snack. We stick brown paper bags full of like little snacks in their bags over the weekend. If their parents work, they have something to eat while they're home alone. Abbott said a little boy told her that.
Oh yeah, he really liked the granola bars.
Yeah.
He was so excited about it.
Yeah, he was helping her carry the bags down and distributing them. So.
And little kids, they were really grateful.
Because I think it should be important so they know like where the food comes from and what is the main part of their.
What is the main part of this food cycle?
Like all that, like crops.
How you plant and then
Harvesting.
Grow and harvest, mature and harvest, and then how they go through the process to be edible.
We did a hygiene backpack program for the teens in our schools. We went out and bought shampoos and combs and hair bows for the girls and shaving kits for the guys, and put them in some like backsack drawstring bags that a teacher from our high school donated to us.
We ended up, through the project, we now have a new club in one of the residential centers that's close to the community we live in. And the things that have been able to happen because of that new partnership has been phenomenal. So a big part of our process has been exploring that community and getting to know it. We did a walking tour because I think that was probably the most beneficial thing that we've done.
Yeah, in the walking tour, we visited an after-school center and talked to them about what they think kids needed for recreation. And we talked to local businesses and the owners and what they thought would help.
And we can also add a bunch more stuff to this because we're teaming with the adults and with the smaller children. We can start a whole new world of things.
We are doing a community garden to where the community can come in and help grow it, so they can learn how to can it, and we're teaching them how to do that too. It's like our second step
We can like teach them about how to take care of like an animal.
Like make a poster or something.
Yeah, show them the different stages.
Show them like the different
Like having a fawn
types.
calf and then having it showing its growth throughout a certain amount of time. We haven't really gotten started very far in this project, but I think once we really get into it and people really know what we're doing, we're going to make a much bigger impact on our community.
We've taken a different approach to how we tackle the problem.
We kind of talked about maybe a basketball goal or something for the park.
I think we have a definite plan. It's just a matter of, at this point, execution.
It was really fun. I will say that it was really fun.
We can do this. Like, we are 4-H and we're here to make a difference.